Musk just found another $60 billion in waste and fraud that he's now put a stop to. I mean, do you not want this to happen? What part of this is a problem? The USAID situation, USAID has been so out of control. They've just eliminated hundreds of thousands of dollars of waste from USAID on things like a pickle maker in Ukraine. A pickle maker.
Uh-oh.
I guess that guy or woman is going to be really pissed when they're not getting their money to make pickles.
So hang on a second.
In Ukraine.
That's pickles in Ukraine? I don't think that's on that list right there.
It's not.
We have a lot of... Okay, remember, Ukraine needed every cent we could send them to help in their effort to stop the invasion of Vladimir Putin and Russia. Mm-hmm. And so here are some of the things Doge has uncovered.
Oh, okay. We did the modern women's attire company, which I think we were all behind. Right? Initially, we said, hey.
Initially.
Yes.
Initially.
We want her to have $150,000.
I mean, is it Kevlar? Like, what is this fashion?
No, it is not Kevlar.
Okay, then I don't quite follow.
A trade mission for a fashion design house at $128,000.
What's the fashion thing here?
Had $126 set aside for a photographer for fashion design publications.
Wait, just $126?
Yeah, $126,000. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just that. Mm-hmm. A purveyor of contemporary knitwear. So this is a little different from the women's attire company. This is knitwear specifically. And the knitwear is apparently even more important than the women's attire company.
Okay, but you know the old adage.
Because they got $161,000.
Knitwear wins the war.
Yes. Yes.
You don't want them to look like bums.
No, you don't.
The war.
No, you really don't.
Fashion.
It's unacceptable, frankly.
Yes.
How about a luxury bridal brand getting $84,000 and a marketplace for designer artisanal pieces inspired by folk crafts, $84,000.
I'm glad you added that.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
And then, of course, the pickle maker.
The pickle maker.
Then the pickle maker.
It's also been revealed that, and this is no surprise, of course, that the anti-Doge demonstrations were funded by none other than George Soros.
Huh.
So
isn't that fascinating?
We're paying for demonstrations against a group that's trying to show us how we're wasting money.
Yeah, amazing. Government. Ironic. There was $300,000 to a pet tracking app that was given out. About $300,000 more to a dog collar manufacturer, and about $109,000 to a pet food packaging producer. So those are important.
So you don't want fashion or dog food to be made
animals.
For Ukrainians or pickles. That's what I'm hearing.
He hates animals and pickles.
I do.
And knitwear.
I do.
Knitwear wins the war.
Yeah. So between the purveyor of contemporary knitwear, the luxury bridal band, the marketplace for designer artisanal pieces, and the trade mission, of course, for a fashion design house, that was about $733,000 combined. But don't worry about it. That was important. That's why Ukraine still exists.
Thank you.
Frankly, even mention how much the pickle maker got.
Yeah.
It was only around $148,000.
Not enough.
So,
not enough. That's why you didn't mention it.
That's why. Yeah.
So hang on a second. The pickle maker gets more than the photographer?
Sad, isn't it?
When it comes to Ukraine?
Yeah, I think there's a little discrimination there.
Yeah.
Well, the pickles are delicious. The photographers
are they, though?
Pictures.
I don't really like pickles. I take them off anytime they're put on
pickles.
any of my food. It's gross.
Gross.
But an organic coffee and tea producer was handed about $255,000, so even more than the pickle maker. Huh. That doesn't seem right, does it?
Well, I mean, it's organic.
Okay,
True.
That's right.
And it's
Organic's a little.
It's going to coffee and tea.
It's going to bring up the price a little bit.
It's good that we can laugh about this now because we know it's being stopped.
That's the thing.
But if we found this out in the midst of all of this money continuing to be wasted and fraudulently spent, how pissed off would you be then? Oh my gosh! It's no wonder we're $37 trillion in debt. How could we not be with this kind of stuff going on every day, all day?
Mm-hmm. Makes sense now.
So the State Department has completed its review of all of that foreign aid. Okay. So about 15,000 grants worth $60 billion are set for elimination now.
God.
Thank goodness, though. Thank you for finding this and doing something about it.
Our condolences to the pickle makers in Ukraine
Mm-hmm.
and the organic tea producers.
Yeah.
And then the knitwear.
Yeah, feel bad, especially bad about the knitwear.
Yeah, because knitwear wins
Who doesn't
wars.
love knitwear?
Mm-hmm.
You know? Feels nice on the skin and whatnot. But,
I don't know, man. You got to have an undershirt.
Okay.
It's a little itchy. In my opinion.
Well, if it's wool, yeah, for sure.
I guess sensitive skin, I guess.
Maybe. Wow. Wow.
Bizarre.
It is.
Exactly. To your point, if this were happening and still happening,
blood would be shooting from my eyes right now. I mean, I'm pissed off enough about it knowing this has been going on for forever. USAID, Agency for International Development, was created again in 1961 under JFK. So we've been brutalized with this stuff for 64 years now. And now that it's being stopped, now you're hearing all this wailing and screaming about how unconstitutional it all is, and you're killing kids in Africa because of this. No, they're not.